Hello everyone and welcome to this yet another Thomas and Friends Ertl toy collection update, and as you can see I have a fair few more here for you. Let's just take this one off the top first. I have displayed this one in my very first Ertl toy collection. This is Scrap Trevor, but as you can see, if you compare it to the original one I basically showed off, this one is in much nicer condition, and as you can see there is little Trevor looking very happy. And as I said in the previous episode, considering he's been sent for scrap, he does look awfully jolly. So as you can see, this is a really much better style of packaging. It's much cleaner, much crisper, less damage. And again, there's the card if you'd like to pause and have a look, and then the list of all the toys that you could get up to this point. And it's a 1995 release, one of the more later releases really, considering this is a toy that was seen first in Series 2. They did release this one quite late on, but it's in really great condition. So let's put Scrap Trevor aside, as these are the ones that have not been displayed on any kind of scale in this video. So just adjust the camera there a little bit. So I'm going to start over here because this is quite a big, bulky style packaging, and as you can see, it is Frankie the Crane. And as you can see, we can see his face there, can't we? Yes, we can, with the long hook, which I do have. I mean, I have all the Ertl toys out of box anyway, and I still have the little hook. A lot of these got lost because people obviously were a little bit careless with the sort of smaller things that came with these toys. But as you can see, it is in a very nice style, really nice looking toy, and you just used to pull this clockwise and it would lift his hook up. You know, they don't make toys like this anymore, do they? And it's a very big, wide packaging, to be honest. And what year is this? This is a 2000 release. So, yeah, there's the style of packaging. And we just look out there. Yeah, it's very, very big. It's very light, though, but it is a very big style of packaging. But that is Frankie the Crane. He does look really, really nice. So we'll put that one aside. And let's go with this one down here, which is Defuse It, which is the gunpowder trucks that were seen in Series 4 with the narrow gauge engines. Not the greatest condition, it's a little bit tatty on the top there, but this is not an overly rare one to find, so I'm not too fussed. If I want to change this one, I can get another version of it, I'm sure, but for now I'm very happy with having it in this style of packaging. And there's the description and historical note there. And there's the set of toys you could get, and it says 1998 on there, does it? No, 1999. Never seem to be able to guess that right. But yeah, so, I mean, it's pretty bog standard, really. It's just a load of trucks. This time it's Defuse It. But yeah, overall, in very nice condition, and very nice to have that one. Now we'll go from right to left, and another character that first appeared in Series 4 was one of the early narrow gauge engines, which was Smudger, who, as you might recall, was very famous for being a very naughty little engine and ended up being turned into a generator. But it was very nice that they eventually did decide to actually release Smudger as a character, and it's not a very prominent character in the series. He was only seen in that one episode, but it is nice that they decided to do it. And this is the first style of packaging that you could get Smudger, and this is the design that I'm not overly keen on. I don't think this was a very nice design. It was nice when they decided to change it up, and this is 2002. No descriptions on the back of the characters or anything like that, the same as the Cranky style of packaging. But it is in very, very nice condition, though, I have to say. So very happy to have Smudger as well. Now we'll go with this one, which is Diesel 10 from the Magic Railroad story, or movie, shall we say. So there is Diesel 10 looking very menacing. And yeah, he's not a very happy looking soul. And of course, there's his claw, his grabber. And it is in the Thomas and the Magic Railroad style packaging as well, which was its first style of packaging. And it has 2002 written on the back as well. So there it is. Again, not much on terms of the back there's not much information really, but this is in very, very nice condition. As you can see, the model is lovely, nice big scale, quite heavy as well, and a really nice design. And it's quite hard again to find Diesel 10 in general, let alone in this style of packaging, so I'm really happy to have the Thomas and the Magic Railroad style of packaging for this one. This is one of the last ones I've purchased, so this is one of my later ones. And now we'll go with Laurie 2. So we showcased Laurie 3 in my last Ertl update, and here is Laurie 2. Now this doesn't remove from the flatbed like the load does for Laurie 3, but it's all the same, still a very nice model to have. And as you can see, he's quite smiley, this one, looking quite pleased with himself. It even has Laurie 2 on the front and on the back, obviously to represent Laurie 2. And the style of packaging is in very nice condition again. As you can see, as the light shines off it, it's very clean looking, very nice looking design. And then at the back it has, of course, the usual historical note and the description of the two characters, Laurie 2 and 3. And it's card number 67, and then we have the titles, and this is a 1999 release. So that is Laurie 2 in his style of packaging. Again, really lovely to have that one. And the penultimate one we're going to show is this very, very long one. This is a Dyson low loader. Now this is from the J. Dyson and Company style, and a little bit of dust there and a little bit of wobble on the camera, but we'll ignore that. Yeah, this is probably the longest model in the Ertl range. It's very heavy duty. Again, this is one that you could imagine you could use for any kind of style of model railway or model vehicles, roads, or whatever it is you have models of. But it is very heavy. It's very nice design, and it's a proper full die cast metal here, and it's very nice to look at from the front. It's yeah, very big indeed. And very long and quite heavy, but as you can see, very dull looking design at the back there, very uninteresting. But this came out in 2002, it says, if you just hold that back, 2002. But yeah, there's not much really to say on this. It's a very nice model, but like Tiger Moth, you can use it for your model railways and stuff because it's of a very good scale. But the packaging sort of is not much to talk about, but there we go, it's worth having, and I'm glad I've got it in very good condition. And last but not least, one of the rarer models and one of the last ones again to be released, we have Salty, who of course appeared in Series 6 first. And if we just try and focus in on his face there we go, and we can see the two buck teeth there, and a very nice design, has to be said. It looks a lot like the model design, and it's got the U-hook, which was one of the later introductions for the Ertl range. But he looks very nice, very good condition. The packaging is pretty good as well. Salty was quite a hard one to find, and he was quite a reasonable price in the end. And as you can see, his collector card number 81, and it has a description. And of course the year should be around 2003, 2004 here. It is 2004, so again, it is one of the last releases, and that is Salty, the Dockyard Diesel. So really happy to have that one, because that one's quite a hard one to find. But we get it in focus again, and yet again, that is the end of my Ertl toy collection update, and there'll be a few more coming. There's quite a lot to get through. So don't forget, like, subscribe, share and comment, and I will see you folks on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Choo-choo. Beep-beep.